My bad. Welcome to Preecaaap UFC Saudi Arabia. Robert Whitaker taking on Iskram Alaskarov. We have to do this show early because tonight Dave is having a watch party for the NHL Oilers taking on the Panthers. So we're gonna get this done so he can have his party. So hopefully the regulars will get in here before it's too late. But anyway, we're gonna go through this regardless, and they could always watch the playback. We got one person here live, so Raw Torque, thanks for showing up. And all right, Dave, cheers. Let's do this. I think Lou from Real Fight Picks, he'll be joining us momentarily from what I'm gather. And okay, so here we go.
You want to go over last week's?
You want to go over last week's quick? Since we got a little bit of time. Why not? Bragging camp. Here it comes. Go ahead, Dave. Show it. I'll announce it. Back-to-back weeks, Dave's got number one, first place in the group, the BC Dave's UFC MMA Murderers Row. First, look at what's that other one? Survived the what? Anyway, whatever. Dave's got back-to-back. First, what did you get globally this time? I know last
16th.
week you said what?
I got 16th.
Globally. That's awesome. Yeah. The week before you did very good and you got 60th or something. 60th something.
The last week was it was 16th last week. Pretty good.
Yeah, you only got one fight choice wrong, like money line, one pick wrong, right?
Yeah.
And which one was that?
That was hang on a second, let me figure out which one it was. Oh, it was the back-to-back robberies. That's right. 2 weeks with just 3 losses, back-to-back robberies. Because Carly lost against Gabriella. This was the only one I lost.
Not bad. Female fight too. Well, we don't have to worry about female fights in Saudi Arabia. So this card we should get perfect. Right? You should get perfect anyway. I've been doing okay though. The only ones I'm losing are the ones I t-shirt bet you.
That's perfect. I'm okay with that.
Those and the robberies. But all right, where's my sheet? Let's get this thing underway. So open it up, starting out. We're gonna go with this is the tournament final for the road to the UFC. We have the Chinese fighter Long Zhao taking on the Korean fighter Chang Ho Lee. I really don't know much about neither one of these guys, but we're just go into a little bit since we have time, since the early show. Well, we got about 2 hours. What time you got? 2 hours till the Oilers game, right?
Till people start showing up. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get going. Long Zhao, he's the younger fighter. He's 26, where Chang Ho Lee is 30. Long Zhao out of China. Let's see. You got him open it up.
Long Zhao.
He's fighting out of Jiangji Jindu Martial Arts Club. And he's coming off a win over Shaya Kamikubo, and these are in the tournament, the Road to UFC tournament right there. The last two, 10-3, 13-1, decent guys. Well, decent records anyway. But you got to remember the Asian scene, that WLF Win Lu Fang, isn't really the best. He did have his loss to Christian Canones in the Contender Series, which I think when he went into that fight, he was 21 years old, so he was really green. He's not ready for, but I think he's matured since that fight, and he's been doing it right. Obviously, WLF and then Road to UFC made it back into the UFC, well, this event anyway. But he's taking on this Korean contender, Chang Ho Lee. Chang Ho Lee, not as experienced, because remember, Zhao Long happened to be 26-8. That's a lot of fights for a 20-something-year-old. What is he? Early 20s still, I do believe.
36.
Yeah. But he's taking on Chang Ho Lee, the Korean here, 9-1. This guy trains out of where I just saw Extreme Combat and Fitness. Is that right? Where's that out of? We're gonna have to check these guys' Instagrams out because really I don't know anything about these guys. His last fight was a ground and pound win in the Road to UFC tournament against a guy that I dare not say his name, but I think it's Dermisi Zawapasi. Anyway, two of these Road to UFC guys back to back. And before that, he was in Brave, which is better than WLF Wars, but he did lose to an undefeated fighter, Sim Kai Zhang. Before that, he was in, I don't know, TFC, Zeus. Nothing too impressive against it looks like a bunch of canny cab drivers or whatever you got going on down there. His best win was in the Road to UFC. But look at his last 3 fights. All of them were won by ground and pound. And I heard one of the cappers, say that he made this guy, Chang Ho Lee, made the claim that he is the South Korean Khabib. But I'm not sold on that. Just because somebody claims it doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, we will see. I mean, I really don't know which way to go. What are the odds here? They got to be close to even, if not straight up even.
Dead even. 110, 110.
Dead even. Oh, yeah. Actually, I got to this week, instead of using Bet Online, I won a lot more money in DraftKings. So I'm going to be using their book this week. And DraftKings Sportsbook has it Chang Ho Lee -112 and Long Zhao -108. So in DraftKings, he is a slight favorite, but they're both minus money either way you look at it. I guess I'm going to, man, I have to go with my home country. I got to go with the Korean fighter, but I don't really know. This is a coin flip to me. You have any info on these guys at all?
Hang on. Forgot to bring it up. That's the one thing I forgot to bring up. Very little info.
They're not going to have stats. They don't have any.
Well, they're going to have, because of all their Road to the UFC fights and the UFC Contender Series fights.
They keep those. All right.
Those are all going to be in there. Yep. Sweet. So Chang Ho Lee, 4.30 strikes land per minute. Zhao Long, 5.13. Strike absorbed, 3.49. Strike absorbed, 1.03. Huge difference here. You got to go Chang Ho Lee on this one. On the ground, same thing. Wrestling, 4.30 takedowns per fight, which is where his ground and pound comes in. Takedown average 0.27. Takedown accuracy 25 to 35, so not big on his takedown accuracy. Takedown defense is going to be Long's best plan of defense here, 78% takedown defense versus 25. Still, having said that, I got to go with Chang Ho Lee on this one. Just the volume, the defense, the ground game. He's just so much more all well-rounded compared to this young kid. And this young kid's got a lot of experience. I mean, he's got 30 fights, but used to too many losses already at that age. That's a lot of wear and tear. And he's fighting out of China. China's got a different fighting program where, it's based a lot on volume, whereas here not so much. Definitely going to be on Chang Ho Lee for this one. I'm going to probably go ground and pound as well, round 2. This guy doesn't stand a chance.
All right. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I see you changed your name. Now it's Real MFN Fight Picks. Hey, if my daughter didn't have a swear jar, I would say I would pronounce the whole thing, but you get the picture. Anyway, welcome, Lou. Welcome to the show. I just see the Instagram thing. I saw Stat Diggers where you said something about Weston Wilson will kick your ass, Brady. And he just totally had he flipped right out. He had like a mental breakdown. He's like, I'm going crazy. That's the dumbest comment I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of dumb comments. And I was just driving my car and I was like, what? And he's like, real fight picks. You don't know what you're talking about. That's the stupidest comment ever. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he flashed on me. My lady was like, what the hell's going on? Like, she walked into the room and is like, what the fuck did you do to this guy? You know what? We made up on his last show today. He apologized. He told me he was joking around, and we made up, and it was a good time. You know, honestly, right then and there, I shot him a super chat.
Started a trend because all the other people in the chat were starting to say, you know, oh, so and so kicked Brady's ass, so and so they're just grabbing random garbage bum fighters. Look at this. This is the younger dude. This is Long Zhao with the skunk stripe in his hair, using that Temu peroxide dye to make that skunk stripe. It's supposed to be blonde, but it's like peroxide orange because that's that cheap Chinese dye, hair dye. That's legit. But I'm gonna go with the Korean here. I like that he's a little bit older, but the younger kid, has way more fights. He's got like 3 times as many, right? He's got 30 or some 30 something, where Chang Ho Lee's only got 10. But still, I don't know. So after you read the stats to me, I'm gonna go with Chang Ho Lee, and plus, you know, I got to go with the Korean, considering the rate. You know, I got to be biased with the race thing. All right, so, Lou, Real Fight Picks. Do you have anything to add regarding the curtain jerker here between Long Zhao and Chang Ho Lee for the road to the UFC tournament winner? Who's it going to be?
A little bit. So I watched a little bit of tape, and they were calling Chang Ho Lee the Chan Sung. Is that his name? Korean zombie?
The video game guy that throws the fireballs?
No, a Korean zombie.
Oh, Chang Sung Jung.
Chang Sung Jung. They were calling him that because
he said he's a self-proclaimed Korean Khabib.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I was thinking about it, and he shoots forward. This guy nonstop. Nothing deters him. He shoots forward. He's durable. He comes at you in a straight line. You know, the thing that I think people, I mean, not people like you, not people like Dave, not people in our Tapology group, probably nobody in this chat, but people assume Khabib comes in a straight line. But Khabib comes at you subtly with angles. He like changes the angle like a split second before he gets a hold of you, to where he's already 2 steps ahead of you. And this guy isn't like that. He literally comes at you in a straight line. And honestly, I don't know what he's good at. You know, he's one of those fighters where I don't know what he's good at. And I watched Zhao Long, and he's actually pretty well rounded. I want to say he's for sure the better striker. And I want to say if it stays on the feet, he's going to win it. And Chang Ho Lee is calling himself Khabib like he's this great wrestler, but I see him being like from a 1 to 10, maybe a 7. He's relentless. He has that going for him. But if his takedowns get stuffed, I think he's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
His last 3 wins are all ground and pound early.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I think, okay, listen, hear me out. This Zhao Long is going to be his best opponent. And he's not going to just come and ground and pound anybody. So I'm so sorry, guys. I have to go with Zhao Long. I don't feel super confident about it. Honestly, this is like a 50-50 fight. If anybody knows for sure what's going to happen with this fight, you're fucking tripping. If he comes and he dominates, then, you know, I'll personally, like, I will get Dave a pedicure, a manicure, whatever he wants, and I'll give him I'll give him the money. I'll cash out the money. He can go to any place in Canada he wants to do that. If Chang Ho Lee wins.
I'm trying to. I see Dave's got the Instagram up. I'm trying to look at. It says. I'm trying to find his gym because Tapology has something like Extreme Combat or something gym, which sounds like an American gym. I want to know if he's. No, I see a picture with a bunch of wrestling or jiu-jitsu gis, and they're all Korean people. So you see that down the line, Dave. Like, I don't know how old that is. And it looks
It's gonna be
like our
close by.
boy might just only be if that's him in the middle, it looks like he's a blue belt. Not that picture, down one more. Right there. Is that him with the belt around his neck? Don't say I don't know. They all look alike to me. Do not say that. I know. You know what? Let's move on. Let's pretend he's a blue belt. He might be black, but whatever.
Hard time.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I think he might be the guy with the blue belt out of those guys. So I really don't know. So yeah, I think you could say so long to Zhao Long. I think Chang Ho Lee. Zhao Long. I don't know. I just don't like. I'm gonna go with the Countryman. And Dave did have some stats, and they sounded pretty good. They all were in favor of Lee every which way, especially the takedowns, the wrestling, and that's where he's gonna win. All right, we spent enough time on the curtain jerker. Let's move up the card. Next, we have Magomed Gaziazulov. Gaziazulov is 8-0, undefeated. He's taking on Brenson Ribeiro. Ribeiro's the Brazilian fighter. He comes in at this 15-6. Let's pull up their Tapology. Thanks, Dave. Already got it up on top of it today on the ball. Let's check out this Magomed. I'm just going to call him Magomed because his last name is a mouthful.
Gaziazulov.
Gaziazulov.
Pretty good.
What's he cracking his toes in that Tapology pick, or is he pigeon-toed? If he's pigeon-toed, I'm picking the other guy for sure. He is I do like that he is a Dagestani, so you got to consider that. But from the cappers I listen to, I don't have time to watch tape. I just listen to cappers on the way to work. I guess this guy, he's predominantly a striker. Where's he fighting out of? KHK MMA team. Oh, it's foundation style Sambo. So Sambo, is that like judo throws and trips, little bit of submission grappling and striking all combined. It's kind of like MMA junior, right?
Russian wrestling.
Oh,
Russian wrestling.
You know what? He's winning. Look at the KHK team. Look who the owner is, the founder of his gym. Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa from Bahrain. All the Bahrain fighters that represent Bahrain, money's on them. Look at, as soon as you see a turban or something, they're fighting in Saudi Arabia. The Arabs are going to win. Whoever they're backing, they're going to win. I'm telling you, and look at the other people in his gym. Islam Makhachev, Ikram Aliskerov. I don't know if he's going to win, though. He's not. I'm picking Robert Whitaker probably, but we'll get into that later. But anyway, look at Magomedov. Look at the fighters. Look at the people. Shamil Gadzhiev.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the people that he can work with. Mohamed Mokaev. Come on. You can't fade people that go to this gym. The only reason I'm going to fade Aliskerov, I'll tell you why, because Whitaker has been training in Saudi Arabia too, and he's backed by a billionaire sheik as well. So yeah. Anyway, this is Mohammed. He's like a huge favorite too. He's like -3 something, I think. But to be fair, let's check out his opponent in Brenton Ribeiro. Ribeiro's 15-6 out of Brazil. Where's he training? Evolucao, which is a fantastic gym. I love Evolucao. Is that it? That can't be right. That's you have to look at his. We have to check out his Tapology. That's it, or his Instagram. We have to find out where this dude's training. It's a big deal to me. Right there. Click that. Any clues? Oh, it is that Gorilla Gym. What is that? Brazilian. Welcome. Get up, dude. That guy's just tired. It's hot there. It's a heat wave there all the time. Oh, was that his T-shirt, the gorilla? It is. That's his T-shirt. Where's he training?
He's training out of this Brazilian TKO.
Oh, okay. So it is a facility T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care. He's gonna lose. Yeah, you're right. There it is in the background. Okay, good. Doesn't matter because Magomed Gaziasulov should be able to take care of this guy. That's why he's a dominant favorite. This guy, I think his only path to victory is a first round knockout. I heard that he gasses and his takedown defense isn't all hyped up, isn't all that great. This is all coming from memory though. And doesn't this guy already had one fight in the UFC and he lost? Redson Ribeiro. I got it.
Yes. Yeah, he got knocked out, right? By Ming Zhang Miang or something like that.
By the big Chinese guy. Yeah, that's right. Round 1. Yep.
And it was ugly.
And look he's got a couple L's that from people that I've never heard of. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with the other guy, Magomed Gaziazulov.
Dude, I don't know what it is about people last name Ribeiro, but Claudio Ribeiro, this Ribeiro, they like to leave themselves open. And everybody knows.
You know what? He's got a guillotine choke over Antonio Rojo. You guys remember Antonio Rojo? He was a UFC fighter.
Doesn't ring a bell for some reason. Are you sure? Is it Marcelo Rojo you're thinking about?
No, Antonio Rojo. There's two of them. I bet you. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's definitely he trained at what's it called in Holly Holmes Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's that called? Down there.
Oh yeah, Jackson Wink.
Yes, Jackson Wink. This guy. I remember because he had a fight and he came in and lost, but I think he was like spending time at Jackson Wink or some crap. Whatever, doesn't matter. Back to this fight. Everybody, I'm assuming all you guys are on the side of Magomed Gaziasulov.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. But just put a little context for people who don't know, who these guys are. Magomed is an excellent striker. He uses range like from 1 to 10. He's a 10 on using length and using his length. He's super good at it. He's really good, actually. I don't know why he is not hasn't been in the UFC already. Obviously, they're putting him in this position here to probably shine. It's one of those fights where the UFC says they don't set up fights for somebody to lose and somebody to win, but that's bullshit. This is one of those fights they set up for Magomed to win.
That HKH too. That I'm telling you, HKH fighters, careful. Why there's the fix is in. This is in Saudi Arabia. It's already there. It's already planned. You got to just play smart. Play smart. Okay. Oh, that first fight, did you take Long Zhao?
Yes, Ranj.
Real
You're gonna thank me later. Yeah, I mean, if this is one you feel,
I'm going the other way. Hey, anyway,
I owe you a T-shirt, right?
Zulov, right?
If you're feeling, if you guys either one of you guys wants a T-shirt bet with that, speak up. Don't be shy.
I'm sure I got credit with that.
Hey, we owe each other one thing. You owe me a hat. I owe you a shirt, Dave. I've been keeping tabs.
All right.
Don't make me go through the footage.
How are we doing? Real MF fight picks. How we do? How are we with shirts? Do I owe you? You owe me.
I fucking owe you a shirt still. I didn't get to it this week. I'm sorry, Ranj. I was so busy. I'm not dodging you.
I'm not dodging. We'll have another double or nothing on this one. On this.
Sure.
All right. Let's move up the card. Ready? Dave's got a short time. He's got to get ready for the hockey game.
Yeah, we got to hurry
So
up.
next we have at bantamweight, we got Muin Gafarov taking on Kyung Ho Kang, Mr. Perfect, another Korean fighter, 19-10, veteran skills up in there. Muin Gafarov's 18-6. I think he's a little doughy and overrated. Look, he's coming off 2 back-to-back losses. Not good ones either. Let's check it out. Dave, can you open up Moin Gafarov?
Oh yeah.
This guy. All right, he's coming off that. All right, you got Saeed Nurmagomedov's a killer. You got to let that go. John Castaneda took care of both these guys, so that washes. You know what I mean? If you want to play MMA math, that washes. He beat Diego Silva, lost to Chad and Hilliger, and that's not a good one. But that, you know what, that fight got Chad and Hilliger the sign to the UFC because that was Contender Series. You're right. Before that, he lost to John Lineker in 1 championships. I mean, let's see. Who's this best guy this guy's beat? Who's he beat that's good? Diego Silva?
That's his best
in the
one.
LFA?
Not good.
It is. There's no – yeah. Look at these 2 losses in 1 championship here. 2016, we don't count those, but still. Yeah, I'm not – nothing impressive here with Moin Gafarov, and he doesn't even look – he kind of looks like a little kind of doughy. Little, he's not – compared to Kyung Ho Kang, Kyung Ho Kang's ripped. So, yeah, look at the difference in the pictures. Okay, Kyung Ho Kang, 19-10. Let's check out his competition. I know he lost to what's his name, just like Gafarov did, but yeah, John Castaneda. But before that, he beat Christian Canonas. That's a good one. Bakary Dana. He's kind of fell off. Brendan Davis. That's a good win there. That's a good win. I'm going to go with the Korean here. I think he's the better fighter. And I think the only thing is Moin Gafarov's probably definitely a better wrestler. But I think Kyung Ho Kang, I bet you when you check the stats, he'll have better volume, more significant strikes thrown and landed. I guarantee he's a better stand-up striker than Moin Gafarov. But Gafarov probably does have a little bit of better takedown accuracy. We'll see. What we got, Dave? I can't read that little thing, so you guys read that.
Per minute for Kyung Ho Kang is 3.35. Strike landed per minute for Gafarov is 2.98. So pretty damn close. Absorbed 3.33 versus 2.95. Once again, pretty damn close. On the ground, Gaffin at 2.40 takedowns compared to 1.87. These guys are both comfortable on the ground. These guys are both experienced. These guys both have a track record. I just think Kyung Ho Kang has a little bit more skill. But yeah, that's pretty much wash on this one.
He's in better physical condition. I think he's a better physical condition too, even though he's 36, but Korean 36 is different. Well, look at Moin Gafarov right there. He needs chest wax.
He's back wax. Fuck the chest.
Look at Mr. Perfect. He got the perfect part in his hair. Made perfect weight, 136 pounds on the button. Got a little bit of height there, height advantage there. He's not afraid to keep his shirt off. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Kyung Ho Kang, and last time I checked, he was a slight underdog. A little bit of plus money. Right now on DraftKings Sportsbook, he is plus 130. Moin Gafarov comes back at minus 155. What are you guys thinking about this fight?
All right, I'm going to respect Dave and the Oilers. Shout out to Warren Moon. I'm going to be brief. I'm just going to get straight to it.
Not those Oilers.
So
that's funny though.
The one fight that I used was looking at the John Castaneda fight, and I looked at control time, and I noticed that Kyung Ho Kang was controlled only for 2 minutes, and I want to say in the other way, Gafarov was controlled for 7 minutes, at least double time. It was like 4 minutes plus, and I thought, okay, basically that according to the numbers, because I don't recall the fights, but according to the numbers, Kyung Ho Kang was controlled a lot less, so he was less dominated. I am going to use MMA math. because it was really hard to kind of break this fight down. And I'm also going off how they look. Even though Kyung Ho Kang's older, which I hate taking him because he's almost 37 years old. He's 36, 9 months. I'm still going to go with him because he looks great. And I feel like he is the better striker. So what happens when Gafarov cannot take him down? Because it looks like Gafarov with his low percentage of takedown, 26%, it looks like he tries and tries and tries and tries, and he fails a lot. So give me,
if he does take him down, Kyung Ho Kang's got quick get up game. He gets up quick. It's hard to keep him down if he does manage to get him down.
Give me the Korean.
There we go. I did a all Korean parlay with him and Chang Ho Lee.
Not bad.
Just a little small Korean parlay. Dave, who are you taking?
Plus money. You already got my snacks. Plus money.
There you go.
Sweet. I like it. Okay, moving on. Since Dave's got the party to get ready for, and he's getting primed right now.
Shout out to the
on
Oilers.
Hits and Vodka. Got a bunch of girls coming. All right, next we have Renat Fakhretdinov taking on the forever durable Nicholas Dalby, just taking my money in the past 4 wins in a row. He takes my money because I bet against him every single one of those wins he's got. Those past 4, I bet against him, and he's beat me every time. But I'm sorry, Renat Fakhretdinov's going to win. You know what? If Nicholas Dalby happens to win and beat Renat Fakhretdinov here, I'm not making any stupid comments because this guy, Nicholas Dalby, I don't know.
That's fucking funny.
I can't stand him because I've seen him back in the day. I've seen him win like 3 robberies in a row, 3 robbery decisions in a row. And that's when I was like, this dude's not even all that good. But his last 4 fights, he did legitimately win them. Let's check him out, Dave. Open up Nicholas Dalby. Let's check it out.
Looked good against Bonfim, didn't he?
That looked really good.
Gabriel Bonfim. He was a super underdog too. He's like plus 600 or something stupid. King of Kung Fu, Muslim Salikov, Warley Alves, Claudio Silva. Those are all good wins. And those are all people that I had bet to beat to beat them. The only but there's decisions in there. That split decision against Warley Alves, that might have been a robbery.
The loss of Tim Means really throws you off because before that he had lost.
You know what was definitely robbery? There was an event in Copenhagen where it was a clear robbery. I forget. We're not going to open up every fight and we'll figure it out. But I remember seeing that. This was back in like 2020 or something. Like, who's this joker? Anyway, Renat Fakhretdinov is going to take him down and work his superior wrestling advantage over Dalby. And Renat Fakhretdinov, he throws some bombs. He's not like a striker per se, but he can throw some bombs. But I think he's going to get it down to the ground. He's going to try to do a little ground and pound action or something to that effect. Doing that Russian, the Russian aggression. So I'm taking Renat Fakhretdinov, but Nicholas Dalby's got me 4 times in a row. But I can't. He might give me a 5th, but I doubt it. Not against Fakhretdinov. Yeah, Dalby does have that dog in him. We'll give him that. Can't take that away from him. What do you guys have to say about this fight?
Yeah, Dalby's tough. It's hard to pick against him. I didn't even know he had a win over Daniel Rodriguez. That's pretty exceptional.
No, he has a loss to him, I think.
I don't think so.
I think he had a loss to D-Rod.
So.
I'll figure. I'll find
unanimous decision.
Dalby?
What? Did Nicholas?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Dalby beat Daniel Rodriguez? No, right? Oh, he did. He did. That
Wow.
sucks. Danish Dynamite. All right, whatever.
You know what? My brain can't process. My brain cannot process Dalby winning the fight. I only see Renat dominating him, and I feel like that's the degenerate in me. but I'm still gonna pick that way. I'm still
And
picking
the
that way.
odds show it too. The odds have Renat Facardino is minus 360 right now on DraftKings Sportsbook. Dalby comes back at plus 285. That's why, I mean, I might throw him in a Facardino in a parlay, but that's about it. It's too chalky.
He better
for
not
my
gas
taste.
though. He better not gas.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
know.
did in that one
Better
fight,
not.
and he went to a draw. So I'm picking Renat because how do you pick Dalby? He's 39, and he's the other guy has been dominant in wrestling, taking down like pretty much all his opponents. Fuck, man. I reluctantly
he's serious though, Nicholas Dalby. Though, just see the face off. He is serious. He's not messing around. He's not playing games. We're early, Noah. We're early because Dave's got a watch party for NHL tonight, and it starts in about an hour and 10 minutes. He's got a bunch of girls coming over. He's gonna tap a keg. He's got pizzas on the way. He's gonna break out the Cheetos, not the ones from Walmart, the legit ones. This is a top shelf party he's got coming on. So that's why we're doing this early. Anyway, this should be an easy peasy pick for Fakradinov, but I'm not putting a lot of faith into it because, like I said, Dalby's taken my money the past 4 fights that he's been in. So, yeah. Dave, what are you thinking? Are you going with the way of the Dalby?
These odds,
Danish Dynamite.
What are my odds here? What are my odds? Let's be honest. What are my odds? Because the odds are not great. Minus 350 to plus 275. Is that really accurate? Let's go over Dalby's record. He's beat Bonfim, Salikov, Alves, Silva, Rodriguez, Alex Oliveira. Then it gets kind of a little bit weird once you get past there. But I mean, besides that one shitty loss, no real losses since 2018. I mean, he's been dominating.
Some of those are robberies in there.
Hey, but Bonfim beat his ass in the first round.
Yeah, Bonfim just gassed out hard. He was winning the entire fight until he gassed out hard.
So, I mean, let's look at the repertoire that you guys are picking here. He's your boys beat Kevin Lee, meh. Brian Battle.
Brian Battle's great.
Yeah,
I like him.
Probably his best victory.
We'll see.
Andreas Mikulaitis. That's who should be fighting. That's who should be fighting Nicholas Dalby.
Andreas Mikulaitis. Okay. Eric Spicely? No.
Yeah, Eric Spicely's okay.
No.
Oh, Dave, tell me you're taking Nicholas Dalby.
At those odds, I'm on Dalby.
Oh, you want a t-shirt bet it? I owe you 3.
Nope. Not betting.
All right.
But at those odds,
okay.
I cannot bet on this guy. So I'm going to bet on Dalby.
It's not betting. It's who's your Tapology pick. Tapology is no bet. It's just who you think is going to win.
What's going to happen is that Renat's going to take him down with his 4.25 takedown. It's going to take him a round to tire him out. And then Nicholas Dalby is going to start getting taken down in round 2. Will be taken down at will repeatedly. We'll get up. But yeah, it's going to get ugly. Renat is going to win in the decision as my Tapology pick. But my bet's still on Dalby.
No, I took both Koreans. I took Chung Ho Lee and Kyung Ho Kang. I did the whole parlay, the Korean whole parlay. Kyung Ho Kang and Chung Ho Lee. I parlayed them both. I'm picking them both to win. All Korean parlay.
Surprise me with that.
All right, let's move up the card. Next, we have Mohamed Naimov taking on Felipe Lima. Felipe Lima coming on short notice. Am I correct? Because Naimov was supposed to fight Melsik Bagdasaryan, and then Bagdasaryan had a torn labrum. So out with him, and in comes Felipe Lima. Was there somebody else too? I thought. Guess not. All right.
Yeah, there is. We'll talk about it.
What?
There's another fight that's. We'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, Sharon Megamedov. What to get to that? But anyway, this one, Mohamed Naimov, Felipe Lima. Naimov is Does that say? Oh, they're even, right? Near even. Let me see what's on DraftKings Sportsbook. Naimov is a minus 108. Felipe Lima, slight favorite at minus 112, but they're both, both minus numbers, but still, Felipe Lima's got the little bit of an edge here in by anyway, DraftKings standards anyway. Man.
Here you're minus 125 and plus 100.
Who's the favorite? Where'd you get? Let me see.
Naimov. Mohamed Naimov is the favorite.
Naimov is
minus 125.
See right there. That's a what do they call it? That's a gambling thing where some books have the favorite the other way. There's a word for that.
Yeah, where you can put money and automatically win money.
Yeah, there's a word for that. It starts with a D. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, if you wanted to play it, you can play it so there's a win. There's a way you cannot lose money. I'm not mathematically. I don't mess around with that crap. I think anyway, I don't know. Mohamed Naimov, when I listened to the Dogger Pass podcast, Cody Saftik was shitting on him and saying he is one of the most overrated fighters and he does not like him at all. But forever I was on that side until I heard the Dogger Pass podcast. And I was like, well, I got to revisit this fight because I was on the Naimov side. But after he said that, because this is Felipe Lima, he's making his UFC debut. Yeah, he is coming on short notice. And he's not really, he's unproven. And he looks like a little kid. He's 26. But just looking at him, he looks like, straight out of high school, like just graduated. That's what he looks like to me, where Naimov looks like a full-grown, man. He's 29, but he looks like he, got enough chest and back hair to make him look like he's 50.
He does fight he just fight bantamweight, right? Yeah, all of his fights are bantamweight.
Yeah, Lima's coming up to featherweight for this one.
Oh, there's another thing. And you know what? Cody Saftik did take Felipe Lima too. He took him because he said Mohamed Naimov is very overrated. That's why I'm trying to look. Okay, Eric Silva, leg injury. Nathaniel Wood, that was unanimous decision. And I guess he was, from what Cody Saftik says, he was cheating. He grabbed the fence a bunch of times. I think he had a couple groin kicks or something. And before that, the Jamie Malarkey, well, you can't take that one from him. But he just said, yeah, if you guys have time, just speed up to that where it's Cody Saftik and Paul Shaughnessy from Dogger Pass podcast where they covered this fight. And that's what changed my mind when I heard all that stuff. I'm like, wow, I might have to go on this kid, Felipe Lima. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence. Let's see the face-offs, bud. What's up?
I need a battery.
What kind of battery?
The one that uses for bandage.
Oculus? They're by the microwave.
Okay.
It's just thunder, Nor. It's fine. Well, he wins the better hat contest. That's for sure. That hat's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can tell this guy's going up a weight class. You can tell this guy usually fights at 135.
Yeah, look how much smaller he looks. He looks like he's for real. He looks like a high school wrestler going against a veteran, old timer tournament wrestler. Yeah. I don't know enough about Felipe Lima. I don't know his background.
That's why we're here.
I can't put money on either way. That's
Felipe Lima.
All right, take it over. Who are you gonna pick?
All right, look, my memory's not the best. I don't know who Lucas Almeida beat, but this kind of reminds me of that. Like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched his tape. He's super good, super fluid. Like, will wrap up a choke from any angle. He's looking for your weakness. You know what I mean? But it's like there's weight classes for a reason. You know what I mean? Why is it so evenly aligned? All these holds that he needs to have the power to keep, like a anaconda choke or a Darce choke. I don't think he's strong enough. I don't think he's big enough. to keep that kind of hold and grip on Naimov, just point blank, period. So I feel like this is like a really good.
You know where I think he's training out of?
Where?
All-Star Gym, the one that Kamzat over in Sweden. I just saw something on his Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Cody Saftik, by the way. If he's going to watch this, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's a great. Got a great show, Dog Our Past podcast.
You don't give a shit about the Preecaaap.
You never know. Maybe one of these 10 years from now. But I disagree with them. And I got to go with Naimov. 100 fucking %. 1,000 fucking %. Sorry, Nora, if you're still.
I mean, he does have
still right there.
He does have Kazmat in his gym, but we all know what that gym is.
I'm watching some. It's old footage, but I'm watching some like sparring, hitting pads for this kid. But I don't. It's like old 41 weeks ago. I don't.
No, he's got everything. He's complete. He's good, but he's not. What are we saying? He can just come into the featherweight division and just beat one of the top fighters.
If Naimov is not good, he could. I gotta check out Naimov now. I gotta do a little deeper dive. Yeah, just like Noah said, wins every fight cheating, and that's what Cody Saftik said too. Wins every fight cheating.
I'm okay with that.
Saudi, so he probably cheat his way to another robbery. Could be.
He trains at Elevation.
Filming.
He trains
Muhammad
with
Naimov. No, he had knee surgery. But look, it was 41 weeks ago or something, or 50. When was the post?
Don't care.
September of 23.
And he'll never be the same. He'll never be the same.
It was less than a year ago.
Knee surgery.
Yeah, it takes a long time to recover.
And look how chubby he was when he was in surgery.
Him.
He cut a lot of weight since then. Yeah, nope. I don't know, man.
Nope.
He's great, but it reminds me of like Cameron Simon. Like he's super good, but
nope.
Muhammad Naimov's also fighting out of Team Elevation, so it's mostly Elevation. Those guys' cardio is on point, but that's another thing. Cody Saftik said his cardio sucks.
We'll see, because it's going to be hot as fuck.
And Saudi Arabia. They probably got AC in there. It's in the kingdom. It's in a facility that's enclosed. They got the central AC blasted. That.
Is it state of the art? Is it state of the art?
Yeah, it's Saudi Arabia. There's sheiks. There's trillionaires.
Look at this. This is why he's winning.
Yes.
You're right. They're not going to let
lose with that energy.
Yeah. They're not going to let some Felipe Lima, some Brazilian kid off the street, going to come in here and
debutant. No,
going up a weight class.
They're feeding them. Thank you guys. You guys convinced me.
Parlay piece. That's
the thing about listening to these cappers. I was leaning Naimov the whole way, and then I heard that Cody Saftik thing, and that's when I was starting to doubt it. I'm like, what? Maybe he's onto something. But I think you guys are probably right, showing all that. Yeah, that's why. Because it's in Saudi. His name is Muhammad, and he's fighting in Saudi Arabia. I mean, what else do you need? Come on.
Well, that's the guy short notice going up a weight class. Done. Doing his debut.
Yeah,
Done.
True. A lot of too many flags. You got it right.
This is a great minus 125 bet. This is a great minus 125 bet.
Minus 125. And what's Lima come back as?
Plus 100.
Yeah, I like it. Naimov. I don't care. Cody Saftik, he makes mistakes too. He's not perfect. I do respect his. He's very knowledgeable though. That's why I respect everything he says. But okay, moving up the card. Next, we have the feature fight of the prelims. We have Nasrat Haqparast taking on Jared Gordon. Can't believe it. Him and Calvin Gastelum in the same building. I wish they had a picture together like right stand sit side by. They probably look like brothers, right?
Nah, not anymore.
Like,
Kelvin's fat as fuck now. He's
he
fat.
made weight.
What are you talking about? They changed the weight class from welterweight to middleweight.
Did you not see last week how much
minute
we watched with Kevin Gastelum?
We're not talking about that fight yet, guys. You're jumping up into the main card. We're on Nasrat Haqparast. We're on the doppelganger of Kelvin Gastelum.
Who's going to win as well?
Yep, Nasrat Haqparast probably will win because he's fighting Jared Gordon. No, I'm not. No fade to Jared Gordon, but he's a jobber. He's like a middle of the pack type jobber fighter. Like that's who they should be testing up and coming prospects against Jared Gordon. You know what I mean? If he comes against somebody that's Nasrat Haqparast not really top 15 or anything, but if he comes up to somebody with skills like Haqparast, I think he's going to have problems. I mean, I'm not sold on Haqparast, but I am edging that way. I think he probably should be able to beat Jared Gordon, which is a shame. Jared Gordon, I kind of like him, but yeah, I'm going with Nasrat Haqparast. What do you guys think about this fight here?
Yeah, for the sake of time, I agree with everything you said. I think you put it perfectly. Kind of a little harsh a bit to call Gordon a jobber because he's decent. He's just older too. He looks like he's 36, almost 37.
Yeah, that's jobber age. That's what age you become a jobber.
But truthfully,
after 35, you become a jobber. That's.
I think it's a 1 against 1. It's a 1 against 1 sport. Obviously, this UFC here, and I think Nasrat one-on-one. I think Nasrat beats Gordon every single time because he's just a little bit better. He's a little bit more polished, and not polished in a way where like he's not going to get in there and fight. I think he's just a little bit better. So for the sake of time, for the Oilers, Earl Campbell, I'm going to go ahead and pick Nasrat Haqparast.
Sure Warren Moon's not there? For the sake of Warren Moon?
They're both there.
How about for the sake of Wayne Gretzky? Or Connor,
But you know what? Remember when Jared Gordon got robbed against Paddy Pimblett? That was a good performance by him. He got robbed.
Hey, but what does that say though? That says more about how shitty Paddy Pimblett is. Honestly,
I know, but look at his last 5. Just real quick, look at Jared Gordon's last 5. Okay, he lost to Grant Dawson by submission. Grant Dawson, obviously, he's top tier material, so I gotta give him that loss. He beat Leonardo Santos, who was like a submission veteran guy from Brazil. Beat him by unanimous decision. Got the robbery against Paddy Pimblett. He got an accidental clash of heads with Bobby Green, but you know what? He was beating Bobby Green before that accidental clash of heads. Bobby Green did that, I think, to stop the fight because he knew he was losing. And then he knocked out Mark Madsen, who's that Olympic wrestler guy. So, I mean, man, this could be a trap. Because Nasrat, look at his last 5. He lost to Dan Hooker, unanimous decision. Lost to Bobby Green. A guy that Jared Gordon was beating up. All right, close the door.
He's the orphan.
Then we got he beat John the Bull McDessie. That guy's got a wonky eye. He can't. He's old. He's not that good. Then he beat Landon Quinones. What's up with that guy, Landon Quinones? Is he even in the UFC anymore? I don't think so. Maybe. And most recently, he beat Jamie Malarkey. That's a good win, but I'm not. I mean, I'm picking Haqparast, but I'm not sold on it. I'm not putting him in parlays. I don't think because Jared Gordon, he might trick y'all. He might come out victorious here, and he is the bigger guy. Look at Kelvin Gastelum Jr. That's why we need a picture. Him right next to Kelvin Gastelum. That would be awesome.
It's not gonna happen. You'll never see it.
Oh, look at Jared Gordon's serious too. I don't know. Which way do you think the Saudis are picking? Probably Haqparast because he's Afghani, right?
Yeah. Well, he's German, kind of.
Well, he's his Afghani roots, but he's training out of Germany. Well, now it says TriStar Gym. Click that Instagram. Let's see. TriStar is up in Canada. Yeah, the Saudis are definitely pulling for Nazareth. Oh, that's right. And Jared Gordon, look at Noah Allen. Jared Gordon did have a drug thing, like a drug dependency problem that he overcame. Nazareth.
Hey, to be fair, I put Gordon in a lot of DraftKings lineups.
I mean, he's a viable underdog. He's, you know, if you need an underdog for DraftKings, I have him in some lineups as well.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're picking Tapology picks, we're picking who we think life or death, who's going to win. You have to pick the right person.
Yeah, that's why I think I see that though. I like that. You know, the robbery and then the submission by Grant Dawson. That's the only blemishes. I'm telling you, Bobby Green was going to lose that until he got the headbutt. I think that's why he did it. Don't blaspheme John McDessie. John the Bull McDessie. No, he's got the good old blue eyes. One blue this way, one blue that way. I love him. I like John McDessie. I was going to buy some bull gear. McDessie bull gear for Dave t-shirt bets. I got your John McDessie t-shirt. Perfect. Anyway, yeah. Who you guys taking?
Nazareth.
Yep.
Dave?
Same.
All right, let's move up. Curtain jerk for the main card. We have 40 minutes for Dave's party gets there. So, opening up the main card, we have Johnny Walker taking on Volkan Ozdemir. No time. Volkan Ozdemir. His only path to victory is if he gets to knock out in round one. I think Johnny Walker is better physically better cardio, smarter. I really don't like SBS Ireland. I don't like that. I don't like how that Thiago Santos fight. Johnny Walker, they were telling him he's ahead on the scorecards. It went to a boring decision and he lost. I don't like that from Kavanagh and company over at the, Ireland. Was it SBS Ireland or whatever that gym? But it has made Johnny Walker more tame. He used to go out and be wild, like throwing stupid energy wasting flying knees that weren't connecting to anything. He was kind of like doing like a Michelle Pajeda old days, like doing flashy stuff that sometimes it'd work, but most of the time it's just an energy killer. But I think it's kind of has helped him out, like it's kind of controlled him, made him become a smarter fighter while he's in there, a better fight IQ. And now I think he's going to utilize that boring fight style to outstrike and outpoint Volkan Ozdemir to a decision victory. Otherwise, I mean, Volkan Ozdemir, if he does, it is a fight, and these guys are at 205. So if Volkan Ozdemir, no time, manages to catch him, Johnny Walker's been known to fall. So that could happen, but my pick on Tapology and my betting money is going to go on Johnny Walker. I like that side. And I noticed I watched the face-offs earlier, the ceremonial weigh-in face-offs, whatever. I watched them with sound, and boy, do the Saudi Arabia love Johnny Walker.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
He's Brazilian, you know what I mean? But
I noticed that.
What's that?
I noticed that. What you said, they gave him the biggest cheer.
Louder for Johnny Walker than a lot of the Muslim fighters, which was shocking. right here. They loved it. Look at No Time pointing at his mole on his wrist. I have no time for this mole.
Fucked up
All
knuckle.
right.
Look at this messed up knuckle. Is that just me?
No,
It looks like it has swollen.
his whole hand is all messed up. Well, his knuckles are messed up.
Yeah, I guess it's. I mean, he's a fighter. I get it.
Well, he got those new gloves, so that'll keep his fingers tucked. Anyway, Vulcan Ozdemir. Yeah, right here. Watch his hair. Watch his hair. Boom, troll hair. That's probably why they went crazy, loving the troll hair. That's what my daughter's like. He looks like one of the trolls, Daddy. I'm like, I know, baby. I know. That's why he's gonna win. I got that troll hair.
Look how much bigger he is. It's kind of scary.
It's definitely, man, especially with that hair and his bugged out eyes right there. He's doing the eyes right there. You see that? Doing the bug out eyes. Love that. Love that about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avenging his loss. I get it.
Johnny is as dumb as Stink. Stink's pretty dumb. I think he'll pull this one off. I think so as well. I think so too.
Hey, I don't want to. I feel like terrible because I feel like I should be agreeing with you. You seem so confident in this, Ranch. Like if I know you, the way you're coming across right now, like this is almost your most confident pick. So I feel fucking terrible. But honestly, I think Vulcan Ozdemir is the better striker. And do you trust Johnny Walker's chin? Do you see a world in where like Vulcan's gonna go in there and find his chin?
Oh, obviously, I said
Walker's-
that. I said his path to victory is a round 1 knockout. After that, I think round 2, Vulcan Ozdemir, if he makes it, when he gets to round 2, he's going to be open mouth breathing. I've seen it, and he's going to his punches are going to be telegraphed. You can see him coming, and Johnny Walker's just going to back up and counter punch and catch him with a couple up. Yeah, I see it happening.
I think that guy Guskov or Brogdon or the Anthony Smith lookalike.
Yeah.
I think that win is going to age well. I don't think people are giving the credit to Vulcan as much as they should. I think they're doing the opposite. I think they're talking about how Brogdon or whatever is overrated, but I think he's a really good fighter.
Brogdon.
And I think Brogdon similar to Johnny Walker because Johnny Walker's not like this.
Yeah, didn't he just win by knockout or something? Bogdan Guskov, that guy.
Yeah, he just won.
knocked out.
He did.
Yeah, knocked out somebody.
Exactly. And Johnny Walker, to me, like, you know, he needed that chaos. I feel like the SBG Ireland is like overrated. I don't know how good the coach
I think
Kavanaugh
so too,
is.
but I think it's kind of what he needed. Because Johnny Walker tried out like 4 different gyms in a span of 2 years, and this is the one he stuck with, and I think it's feels like home for him.
Yeah,
look at
but some of his
Vulcan
losses,
shook
right,
on
are
his
to
Instagram.
like
His Instagram, he has a picture of Johnny Walker with the bug eyes and the big hair from today, from the weigh-ins.
Vulcan does.
Yep. Top row middle. See, right, or yeah, not top row. Is that Vulcan's?
Oh, this is Johnny Walker.
No, this is
Johnny Walker's.
This is Johnny Walker's Instagram. I still like it though.
Interesting. Ozdemir got a lot of support from the Saudi Arabian crowd. Who's your pick, Dave?
I'm going Johnny Walker as well.
Oh man, are you confident?
No, but I like the odds on it. I like the fact that I think he's almost fighting at home. And I like the up and coming. Plus, if you look at the stats, let's be honest, Johnny Walker 3.81. Yeah, Vulcan's got 4.59, but he's also got 3.92 strikes absorbed. versus
Sure.
2.83. The takedown accuracy, if Johnny Walker wants to take him down, I think he's going to take him down, but I think he's going to try and tag him. I have a problem seeing Volkan taking him down and also tagging him with that reach. I think if he plays his leg kicks right, I think if he pops his jab the way he should be, and I think he's getting a little bit more, like Ranj said, he's building on his career, and I think he's getting better. I'm going to pick Johnny Walker. I got to go with Johnny Walker.
I'm going to stick with Volkan Uzumir. I hate to be the cock blocker of
That's all right.
Look
at this
future parlay.
So far as comment of the day: Walker and Eddie Hall will be fighting 10 midgets this time next year. That's the comment of the day so far. Because remember, Eddie Hall had that fight with those 3 like bantamweight guys. They're like 130 pounds. Remember that? It was awesome.
It's funny.
McGregor turned it to STD Ireland. No time. Look at a lot of guys supporting Real Fight Picks' decision on Volkan Ozdemir. A lot of people.
I think he might be better everywhere, or just good enough on the ground.
I don't believe it.
Walker's striking's not impressed me, except for when he started, and he had like some crazy KOs in the beginning, but
BKFC on in 40 minutes. You know what else is on tonight? It's already started. It's already mid game right now, or mid
PFL.
PFL, yes. And something else is tomorrow too. Maybe one, or I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff on this weekend. Yeah, right now. PFL right now, my good people. Okay. Anyway, so moving up the card, next we have the Pirate, Shara Magomedov, taking on short notice Antonio Tricoli. Now, this Shara was originally supposed to fight Ihor Potieria. Potieria withdrew, doesn't say why. Then he was going against Joelton Lutherbach, who I was going to take that underdog. But Lutherbach failed a urine test. So, he was getting ready, steroiding it up. I was ready to take him, though. That Lutherbach dude, there's a picture on Instagram. I checked it out. He's got literally like 8 belts that he's wearing from all these regional scene and kickboxing and karate combat, all these different championship things that he was in. He had literally 8 to 10 belts. Just he had so many belts. He had him by his feet, had him around his waist, over his shoulder, all sorts of for that Lutherbach. And I thought he was going to be the big upset. But now he's going against Antonio Tricoli, who Antonio Tricoli was supposed to fight Ikram Aliskerov last week. But obviously, after Khamzat fell through, Ikram had to jump in. What's going on. But this guy, Antonio Tricoli, he didn't even pass the first test. So I don't think it's a hard test for him. And I don't see how. I do not like Shara Magomedov, and I want to find a spot where I can bet against him. But this ain't that spot. Antonio Tricoli
This is not the spot.
This is not the spot. That's why Lutherbach was a better chance, I think. Because look at plus this Tapology says plus 470 right now on DraftKings Sportsbook. Oh, it moved a little. Plus 360 for Tricoli. Shara Magomedov minus 470.
I'm still
I
I'm
like
minus
Magomedov.
plus 400. So
What's
you're
that?
better than him.
Tricoli by sub.
Magomedov, he does have a lot of red flags. He's horrible on the ground. He has no ground game. Despite being a Magomedov, it doesn't matter. It's not like he doesn't have any wrestling skills. He's straight up stand-up kickboxing. He fights people at the mall for kissing and just stupid stuff like that. He's got the wears this bandana, trying to make an image of the pirate, the bad guy pirate, because he got that one eye right there. You looking at me or you looking at him? You looking at me? You looking at him? But anyway, that eye's dead. It's got to be dead. I don't know. So if I was this Tricoli, I would just aim for the good eye. Aim for the good eye.
Okay.
Even if you get an eye gouge, he's blind. One eye gouge. What's that? A point? You have a point taken off, but you're fighting a blind fighter the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
There you go. Game plan done. Game plan done. Lose a point.
Coach Ranj, I'm in.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's better than Kavanaugh.
So
Kavanaugh tell him, poke his blind eye.
my Tapology pick will be Shara Magomedov round 1 TKO, but I might throw a stupid little scratch off bet on Tricoli just because he's such a big plus money number. You know, plus 360. What'd you say? Tapology had it at 4 something. It's been bet down a lot. I'm going to make that bet right now. I'm going to make a bet right now.
-550 and plus 400.
You got to do Tricoli by sub.
What? He's not going to sub him. He's definitely not going to sub him. I don't even think he knows how to do a sub. He doesn't. I don't think he's got a white belt in jiu-jitsu.
I'm going to clip this and send this to you guys tomorrow as soon as Tricoli subs his ass.
Oh, Tricoli.
Tricoli subs his ass. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there is an argument for that because let me go over the stats real quick. And this is the problem. Shara, 7.53 strikes per minute versus 1.27. There is a very one-dimensional Tricoli fighter here. So I can go 4.33 versus 4.56. So if you look at these numbers, this motherfucker better go to the ground and better go to the ground quick. Takedown average 3.80 versus obviously 0. Takedown accuracy 100%. 100%. Mind you, I've only got the one no contest against Berg to put that on, but he is a very one-dimensional fighter. He is going to be very readable. He is going to be. Shara's not going to throw any kicks because he knows he's going to try and get taken down. It's going to be a straight up striking. 7.53 strikes landed per minute versus the 1.27. I think his takedown defense is decent enough to beat this fucking nobody.
Fuck. No, it's not.
Who's only been in Brazilian Fighting Series, Contender Series, Fight Club, JF Fight, Jungle Fight. He lost a whole bunch of no. Any name he's ever come across, he's lost. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how he found his way into the UFC. Like how do you he was supposed to fight Ikram Askarov. How do you even get? How was that coming short notice? Did he get called up or something?
I will give him enough credit that this.
You better save some of those fancy Coronas for your guests. Go ahead.
Hey, well, he was supposed to be fed to Ikram.
Anyways,
right, originally.
I like the bet boost of the over 1.5 rounds.
Mackenzie Dern is this guy with the Antonio Tricoli?
Oh, that's right. I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh
that's
man,
true.
That changes everything. Jump double down. I'm gonna put 2 scratch offs on him now.
Put him by sub.
Let's check out his Instagram, Dave. Let's see real quick. See if he's pictured with the Mackenzie Dern. If he is, I'm changing my pick.
Hell yeah, she needs help paying that alimony.
Who's that old dude? It doesn't matter. Going down. No Dern in the picture. It must have just been on the side, little side action there.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Holy shit! Are they? Those guys look like bodybuilders. They didn't look like fighters. They look like bodybuilders. Full House, Estudio de Artes Marciales.
Jesus. Here's where I don't want to be.
What is this, a Lamb of God concert?
I don't know, man, but it's a bunch of Brazilians who are jacked and throwing punches. Get me out of there.
Here.
That one girl is brave. Look at that one girl.
That's
There's
a
girl in
conga line.
there. Well done. Very impressed.
Is that
Yeah.
a Kendrick Lamar concert?
It's a Sao Paulo mosh pit. You don't mess with those.
Jesus. Where is that girl? Let me pick her out. Where the hell was she? I'm so impressed with her.
Bro, that's crazy.
I don't
'Cause it
know,
looks
but
like they're-
she'll be there in a half hour, though, right, Dave? All right.
Right there. All right.
Okay. No Mackenzie Dern in the IG in the gram. No Mackenzie Dern in the gram, but still, I'm good for him if he is hitting that because she's a very attractive woman.
Who's that?
Those are over 100 and those are 2 years old, Dave. So who cares? All right. Yeah, I guess on Tapology I'm gonna hit Shara Magomedov, but real life I am going to. I just put a scratch off on money line for this boy Antonio Tricoli. Good for him.
I got him in all kinds of DraftKings lineups. Tricoli.
Give
Do
him the
ya?
That's
credit.
one of my dogs.
Take this boost right here, guys.
One.
Over 1.5 rounds with Magomedov winning plus 150. I'm going to give Tricoli enough credit that he's going to go over 1.5 rounds, but he's not going to win this fight. Not in Saudi Arabia.
I mean, the dude's 12-3. Did we look at how? And we don't really have time, but did we look at who's he fought?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, Noah's saying check Dern's Instagram. That's a good one. That's a good idea.
I think so, but it has to be fast, right?
Yeah, we only got 20 minutes for.
Oh, they won't be here for the first little bit. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
All right, check it out then. Mackenzie Dern, type her in. Look at Johnny Walker. Look at those knees and those kicks. Look at the hair. Johnny, how are you not picking Johnny Walker? Unreal.
He's going to get in trouble tomorrow.
Hmm?
He's going to walk into the octagon dancing all sensual. I don't know if that's allowed. He's going to get arrested before this shit even happens. Oh.
Oh,
Aww.
Yeah.
hanging out with Nina.
Little girl on girl.
Who's she wrestling?
That's just a trainer. Nobody's
Nothing?
serious.
Not impressed. Okay.
Maybe they're keeping it low key.
Clean up nice. Yeah, it's not like you see pictures of Cheyenne Vlismus and what's his name? Man, Mackenzie Dern. She's bad. She's a bad girl.
Yeah.
Why are
All
we
right.
watching this?
Because we were looking for Antonio Tricoli, but obviously he's not in there.
I'll just keep scrolling. Don't stop me. I'll just keep going.
Gets better and better.
She's
There's
very
no
attractive.
downside to this.
Is that him? No.
No, it's not him.
That's her dad. I hope.
Who the hell can pull off these pants? Not many people. She does it.
All right, come on. Up the card. Next
No,
we
not
have.
now. I'm going down
Yeah.
the fucking black hole.
We're
No.
running short on time.
No.
I'm going to have to go off cam for a second.
Oh, geez. Here we go. All right. Okay, moving up the card, we have Kelvin Gastelum, the legit Kelvin Gastelum, taking on D-Rod Daniel Rodriguez, undefeated in prison fights. Daniel Rodriguez has never lost a prison fight. That's ask anybody. You know that Blood and Bone movie? That was based off Daniel Rodriguez's time in prison. Blood
Never
and
heard
Bone.
of it.
Kimbo Slices in it.
Sounds good.
It is good. What's his name? What's the main guy?
You should have told me about it. You let me watch Never Back Down 4. God damn, Ranch.
Anyway, Blood and Bone is Bone. Kimbo Slices in it, the original one, and so is Michael J. White. You know that guy, Michael J. White.
Yeah. He was in Never Back Down 2 and 3.
Well, anyway, that movie is based on Daniel Rodriguez's time in prison. Undefeated, never lost in prison. And he came to the MMA and came to UFC. Now he's 17-4 taking
Yeah.
on Kelvin Gastelum, 18-9 as the favorite. Okay. Yeah, D-Rod, our boy D-Rod, he lost to Ian Gary, lost to Neil Magny. Kind of got to give him those. Beat Jing Liang Lee, Kevin Lee, Preston Parsons, Abu Bakar. Look at Nicholas Dalby. But look at Mike Perry. Took care of Mike Perry. And he outboxed him. And Mike Perry's like kicking ass in bare knuckle now. He's like a champ or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's going to be fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after, Jake Paul chickened out from fighting Tyson.
Yep.
So, I mean, D-Rod's got it in him, but his age is concerning. What's he up to, 37?
Yeah. 37.
That's a big red flag for me.
Yeah.
I am a fan of Daniel Rodriguez, but I don't. Let's take a look at Kelvin Gastelum. Let's see what we got going on.
And if you remember last week,
Kelvin missing weight. He made weight though, didn't he? Kelvin Gastelum, he did. I think everybody weighed weight.
The weight changed. Hang on.
Yeah, the weight changed to 185 from 170.
It's not fair because he had more time because he was the only one who knew that he was only going to fight at that weight. So he didn't get his purse, cut in half, right, by 30%. So it's like he gave the UFC an ultimatum like, hey, look, this is going to have to be a middleweight fight because I'm not going to try to make welterweight. If I do, we're going to do catch weight.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. You're right. I'm going to check. Tapology is pretty on point with the latest weights. So they both weighed in at 184 today.
Yeah,
184 weigh-in result. Yeah, 184.5 for Kelvin Gastelum. But you know what? D-Rod is still just a bigger dude, no matter how you look at it. Let's look at the face-offs when you get it.
Oh, we missed a couple face-offs.
We did. Let's watch him. I love the troll hair. Oh, there's our boy, Antonio Tricoli. Oh, he's got the angel wings. On the back. Shh.
Oh, we didn't
And
see
here
that.
comes One Eye. Good old One Eye. Arr.
Arr.
Hey, Shara, is that a steering wheel hanging off your nuts? Arr, it's driving me nuts. Look at Turcoli's bigger too, in the girth and everything, dude.
Shit.
I don't
Here's my thing on Tricoli.
know. And he's got the cup burn on his arm. The cup, the stupid smoke cups. I fade those cups. I fade
100% takedown accuracy. 100%.
For who?
Daniel Rodriguez.
There's
For Tricoli.
I didn't
Really?
I didn't play any
And
future bets on that.
that shares weakness. Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. Calvin Gastelum is a tubby. He's looking tubby.
Fucking fat.
Looking mad. Looking hangry. I need a
Bloated,
Snickers bar.
I just
Yeah,
finished
it's
eating
like
at my
me.
mom's.
Hmm?
She made me enchiladas.
No, they're in Saudi Arabia. It has some beans and rice.
He's from San Jose, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Kick it back a little bit. Let's see and freeze it at the. Oh, look at it. He's got a little pop belly going on there. Look like Moin. He looks in worse shape than Moin Gafarov. Oh, right there. Did you see that when you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna back D-Rod in the prison record. I would go undefeated prison record. D-Rod. What's the odds on this?
For sure, Kelvin didn't train. For sure, he didn't even train.
Calvin got
he's-
minus 205 and D-Rod's plus 170. What's the age difference? Now, I know D-Rod's 37. How old's Kelvin Gastelum? Let's figure this out.
Kevin's younger.
Yeah, 32. 5 years. Still, he's on the right side of 35, though.
32, 37. They're both weighing in. 5'9", 6'1". Obviously, the reach is going to go to D-Rod. I mean, the thing I hate about Kevin, look at his record. Like his record is
Look at the red. Look at all the red.
so
I'm
much
going
red.
D-Rod. I'm going D-Rod. Because you know what?
Red.
Kelvin Gastelum does have better wrestling, but he hasn't used it in years. He hasn't used his wrestling forever.
Just watch his Instagram. Wait a second. Give me a chance. Like we saw him last week. He was training with a whole bunch of fucking people last week.
Yeah. Remember I called him Nasdar
I know.
Nasrak Hawk Press. He was training with that Garrett Armfield, right? Or was it Garrett Armfield? Who was it?
I don't know who it was. Try to fucking remember.
I forget who it was too. He was training with somebody that's a fighter there. What's his name? That's what's it say?
Don't know.
Oh man, I know who that is too.
It's Skynet Security. What the hell it is? Chiropractor. Some chiropractor.
Go back to there's a comment, I think, in that picture with Homeboy right there. Yeah, that one. Is there a comment in there? Much gratitude. Who wrote that?
Kevin Gastelum did.
No, go up. It's that the top comment. The top comment. Who wrote the top comment? That's who that is right there. That guy right there. Right? Is that him? Yeah.
AMF.
That's him.
Adam
Fuji. Adam Led. Yeah. Adam Led.
That's who it's training with.
Yeah, Fugit. That's what it is. Adam Fugit. Thank you. Jesus. Raw torque me the whole time. Whole time we were talking about it. Anyway, so what? Calvin Gastelum training with Adam Fugit. Who cares?
You know.
All right.
I don't. Don't make a shit of difference to me.
I really don't like the face-offs.
I like D-Rod. He's got the tattooed kiss print on his cheek. Face tattooed. Awesome. I'm going plus money there, D-Rod, I think.
So am I. I just flipped.
Yeah, me too.
I just did. All of us? Okay. I like it.
Let me scope stats real quick. Strike line per minute, 7.30 versus 3.55. Advantage D-Rod. Strike absorbed, 3.23 versus 5.27. Okay, so the volume is going to be on D-Rod. The ratio is close to the same. I mean, you almost have a negative ratio or an even ratio for Kevin. Takedown average 0.96 versus 0.62. This is going to be on the feet, both of which have shitty takedown accuracy and 59% takedown defense, 63% takedown defense. No submissions really to make anything of it. Kevin Gastelum, lots of losses on your record to a lot of fucking people who are worse than D-Rod here, guys. I'm picking the old man. I just flopped. D-Rod. That volume, 7.30.
And you know what D-Rod's training with? This is from this 6 days ago. D-Rod was training with Gabriel Checo, Nicholas Mota, and that's only the people that are marked out. He's got a whole line of people on Instagram here that he's been putting it in with.
I'm hoping he KOs Kevin. Like, I'm hoping that he survives the first round, and then Kevin just comes out like fucking slow and fat.
Oh, I'm
and
taking D-Rod. Look, his kid is like a champion varsity wrestler. Oh, I like it because that's his boy. That's his son, Little D-Rod. Little D-Rod's varsity wrestling at Moore's High School. So yeah, I like it. I'm going D-Rod.
Gabriel Checo, Nicholas Mota. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think both those guys can knock out Adam Fugit. I don't know about Nicholas Mota. I don't know. He's got a pretty strong punch too. All right. Anyway,
Roman Dolidze, Dustin Stolfus, Strickland MMA, baby.
Yeah, this is old though, right? Is this old? What was this?
4 weeks
May?
old.
Oh, not bad. May something.
A month ago.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm D-Rodding it.
Yep, there's his boy. See, that was his boy.
Yep, D-Rod. Flopped.
Awesome.
Flopped to the road.
Awesome. All
I
right,
like the rod. Give me the rod.
Moving up to
Me
the
too.
co-main event. We got Sergey Pavlovich taking on Alexander Volkov, the big boys, the only heavyweight fight on this entire card. And it is a good one because I've been back and forth. I found an argument for both guys. I haven't settled on which one I want to pick yet because, man, they're both Russians. They're both big dudes that know how to use their. Actually, Pavlovich is 4 inches shorter, but he's got 4-inch reach advantage. How does that even happen? Why does the world work like that? How does that? How you can be 4 inches shorter, but have 4-inch reach? See that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. So we definitely have to take a look at the face-offs because I'm curious. Like, how does that? See,
Yeah.
he's got long, gangly arms, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's like someone's.
Yeah. Watch it right now. Here, let's watch it right now. You talked about it. And I mean, he's 6'6". He has long arms.
I know.
Yeah, but
and you know what? I did check out both earlier in the week. I checked out both these guys' Instagrams, and Volkov looks like he's been putting it in a lot more.
This guy, he has disproportionately long forearms.
Yeah, it is.
He does. Yeah.
But 2 inches on each side, I don't know if that 2 inches is going to make that much.
But you know what? Volkov though utilizes kicks, which he's going to have definitely. He's taller, so he's got the longer legs, and he uses those kicks great, like the front kick, keep space right there. To talking Russian to each other, talking shit to each other in Russian. Oh, da, flama. I don't even know what they're saying.
I'm Putin's
awesome.
favorite.
I'm
Putin's favorite.
Look, Dana caught a little wind of it. He knows a little bit of Russian and broke him apart. Right? See that?
These are big motherfuckers, though.
And they both have I think Pavlovich definitely has more knockout power. He can knock out pretty much anything he hits.
Sure.
But Volkov has better, sharper, like he's gonna hit his target more often. He's gonna
be able to keep his distance. That's what I'm afraid of. It's like he's gonna be able to not get
and
hit.
The face-offs, I think Volkov might have won. I think he got the wittier comments in because he was smiling during the whole time, and when they split apart, he was smiling. And I saw on the UFC the actual. This is from MMA Crazy, but I saw on the actual one, his whole gang, his crew was all smiling and goofing. So I think that whatever he said here, so he's laughing right there, and Volkov was not laughing. So I think he won the face-offs with banter. You know what I mean? He had better wit, whatever he said in Russian. And look at this dude right there with the big cheesy grin with the beard. Him, yeah, look at that guy. He knows too. And Volkov's stuck. He's like, what? He don't even know. But I don't know. Who you guys picking?
This one capper helped me make up my mind with this, and it was a female capper. I just want to put that out there.
Who's that? Never heard of her.
Pixie Fairy Pix.
Is that one of MMA Fight Clubs? Is that MMA Fight Club girl?
No, this girl's they're good girls on there, but this girl
Pixie Fairy Pix.
Yeah, she's worth a subscription.
I gotta check it out. Pixie Fairy.
Manny needs to call her. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get a hold of Pixie Fairy.
Maybe we should get in touch with her. Bring her on this show on Friday nights.
Oh man, she's
Mbe lasted about a good month strong. She was like Mbe, our one girl. She was on a month, maybe 2 months, and then her boyfriend got mad at Dave.
She was way better looking than you, Luke.
I know, man. I
We had her on the show with Dev before, and somebody in the chat goes, "I don't like the girl with the mustache, but the other one's pretty cute."
Oh no!
It was hilarious. It was just jokes. Funny. Pixie Fairy Picks. That's fun. I'm gonna check that out.
You know what she said? She said,
yeah,
and I believe her, that Sergey was way more dominant against Tai Tuivasa. It was like night and day. And that doesn't mean anything, really. It doesn't mean anything because I feel like the fight could look totally different halfway through the second round. But I'm telling myself
that's not
because
her.
Sergey
that is not her.
Could gas out. Is it Pixie?
Is that her?
No,
is that her glasses?
That's not her.
She's saying cupping.
I thought it was Pixie Fairy.
That's what Jared Magomedov has on his. He does the cupping.
Okay. Anyway,
I have to.
All right.
Put her in the comments. But anyways, she said, Sergey, I think this being a 3-round fight favors Sergey. Because I think he can go in there for 2 rounds. I mean, it's not going to be a decision, I don't think. But I think that favors, definitely 3 rounds favors, because Volkov can't really afford to play the long game. He can't afford to play the long game. He can't afford to do that like he did against Derek Lewis, but lost at the very end. He can't do that. He can't play the long game. Sergey's going to come after him, was more dominant against similar competition. Very logical. Give me Sergey. And he's the favorite. I mean, it's not like I'm taking a big old chance.
No, you're not.
No, I know.
He beat Curtis Blades, which was very impressive. He beat Tai Tuivasa. He beat Derek Lewis. He beat Shamil Abdu-Dar. Thank you. Beat Maurice Green. Beat Marcelo Grom. I mean, he lost to Alistair Overeem, but that was when Alistair was doing his comeback. And that was a long time ago. His only other loss is Tom Aspinall, which is
she's called Fight Fairy.
Fight Fairy. Right. I'll check her out later.
Much better.
His only loss is to Tom Aspinall, which is Tom Aspinall. I'm sorry. I think really could give John Jones a run for his money. I think John Jones is running from him. That's how good Tom Aspinall is. So it's hard not to pick Volkov. Sorry, it's hard not to. I mean, I can't pick Volkov in this stage. I get it. He's the bigger fighter. He's got the more experience. He did beat Tai Tuivasa, Rubinov, Rosenstruck. He also lost to Tom Aspinall as Tom Aspinall was doing his rise a couple of years ago. I see Sergey taking him out quickly. This guy hits harder than a lot of people. And I'll even go to the stats real quick. Sergey Pavlovov, strike land per minute, 8.21 versus 5.10. Strike absorbed, 4.61 versus 3.00. I get it. But Volkov, I don't think is going to utilize his 0.49 ground game takedown average that he usually does, especially not against a 75% takedown defense. So, I mean, if you're going to give me this fight on the feet, you've got to go with the guy who's going to have the volume. I don't think it's going to make it to 5 rounds. Is it 5 rounds? It's Colmaine?
It's 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make it to 3 rounds. I do see Sergey tagging him at some point in time. There's just way too much volume there per minute. Yeah. Look at 40 strikes a round. That's no, not happening. Not at that volume. I'm sorry. I got Sergey on this one. And it sucks because I'm a huge Volkov fan. But if you look at the odds as well, what the hell are we at here for odds? Here we go. Yeah, minus 250 to plus 200. People are looking at it the same way that I am. Sergey could be a parlay piece, but not super confident. Don't like Colmaine's remains, but could be a parlay piece. Did we lose Ranj?
Is he gone? I didn't even notice that.
I think we lost Ranj. All right.
It's okay.
I had a
He'll come back.
You're just blabbering, talking nonsense. So I just took a piss. I'm back. All right.
All right.
So
Here's your main event.
Dave's got
Everybody's on
Sergey, basically.
Sergey Pavlovich,
Yeah.
right?
Inside the distance, he says.
I'm taking him, but I'm not confident. I think your Volkov might upset people. All right,
That's a good bet, though.
main event. That's what we all came here for, right? Well, anyway, Robert Whitaker, the Reaper. I like Bobby Knuckles. I like that name better, but whatever. Robert the Reaper Whitaker taking on Ikram Aliskerov. Aliskerov comes in somewhat short notice. He was supposed to fight Antonio Tricoli back a week ago. So he had to switch up his game plan and take on a much better fighter in Robert Whitaker. Robert Whitaker was supposed to fight Khamzat Chimaev, but Khamzat got some sort of illness, I guess. Something happened. I don't know. Whatever. Like Crystal said last week, pulls out so much he'll never have a kid. I saw this thing like I was like pops up in my news feed, and it had something about Whitaker supported by $1 billion Sheik, meaning like his camp. We have to check out his Instagram because I didn't check it out yet either, but I guess he had like all the money you could even imagine supporting him coming into this. His camp was like in Saudi Arabia with these boys. It's got to be. With like oil money. He had like Saudi oil money backing him up. He had top of the line, whatever he needed. And they are pampering him to he's going to win this. I don't know why, but what's that say? Sheik.
Thankful to have H.H. Sheikh Rashid bin Hadman, H.H. Sheikh Maktoum bin Hadman, and Coach Raphael Hubbard ready to assist with the final touches of the camp.
Damn. That means tip-top everything.
First comment
and
says
this was like an article, like a journalist article, what I saw, and there was a big write-up, and it was like, yeah, these guys are worth billions. The dudes in the white. Billions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah. He has friends in high places.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's been prepped to he's gonna win. He's prepped to win this, And if when Aliskerov loses, they're gonna say, "Oh, he was on short notice. He wasn't supposed to." What was that guy's? Oh man, what was that sheik's name again? Was it Bin Hamad Al Khalifa? What?
No,
never mind. Different one.
It makes sense now because he looks like $1 million. He looks like $1 billion. Robert Whitaker looks good. He looks so good. He looks amazing. And Ikram, he's coming off of 2 weight cuts and flying across the world, and he looked like shit.
Right. Look at Raw Torque said something about he was favoring his left arm while walking out the face-offs, or maybe he's just being paranoid. We'll have to check that out, but yeah, I think he might just be paranoid.
Yeah, he looks tired.
Aliskerov looks tired, doesn't he?
Oh, well,
he's sleepy, dude.
Yeah, he's sleepy. He
looks like he has bags under his eyes.
Well, that's jet lag. It's like a 2-day, like a day and a half in a plane to get over here. So even if he did, it takes a day to recover from that. Like your sleep pattern's all messed up. And he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Turkoli a week ago. So he didn't come like Robert Whitaker's been in Saudi Arabia for like a month. For a month.
Look at him. Has he ever looked that good?
Oh, he looks good.
Look at the face. Look at the mean mug. Look at the mean mug. Oh, he was just tasting copper.
Yeah.
He's gritting.
Yep. Done.
Look at his arms compared to Aliskerov's arms. Look at Whitaker, his build compared to the skeleton of Aliskerov. Yeah, this is my most confident pick right in here, Robert Whitaker.
Probably going to show on Friday.
Still close. Odds minus 148 for Robert Whitaker. And this is according to, man, it just signed me out. What a pain in the ass that is.
Grab him quick because it's a minus.
I'm back.
No.
Plus 124 for Alaskarov, minus 148. This is right now on DraftKings Sportsbook.
Okay, I got first people who just came over, so I got to wrap this up. You guys can obviously carry it on. My pick for this one.
Who's your pick? Who's your pick?
Robert Whitaker.
Okay.
I'll back up the stats too.
Enjoy your night. Tell the girls I said hi.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
tell me you have a couple friends.
These fights start at 9 o'clock in the morning for you, Dave. Keep that in mind. Don't be staying up too late.
I'll be hungover. I'm on vacation. All right, my dog's barking. Yes, I gotta go. Have a good night, guys.
All right, later,
Dave. Take care. Go Oilers.
Good luck.
Let's do this.
Right there. Good luck, buddy.
Steve McNair.
Bye. Me and Real Fight
Matthews,
we'll pick out we'll do the 3-leg parlay.
Nora saying bye, Dave.
We'll do it. We'll do the plus money parlay right now. All right. You ready?
Let's do it.
We got to pick
one.
3. What?
I have one
We're
that I like.
in agreement of almost everything except for a couple. So we have to do this. No chalk. There's no female fights to worry about, but no chalk. All right, let's start from the beginning. We're split on the road to FC. Nor, can you get out of the frame? Thank you. We're split on the road to UFC fight, so that's passed. Magomed Gadzhazulov is a chalky minus 345, so he's not making it. We're all on Kyung Ho Kang. He's plus 130.
Bro, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Last week, that's the biggest all-time parlay hit. Last week's capper
like
comparison
plus
picks.
1390 or so 1370 or something like that.
Yes.
It was a huge,
so
huge
congratulations. Hit. I'm saying because you hit for the past 2 weeks like that.
No.
I don't know. I'm almost leaning that we have to pick a dog. We have to pick a dog. We have.
Well, Kyung Ho Kang, he's a solid dog, and I'm confident that he's going to beat Moin Gafarov. Okay, so he's in there. I'm going to circle it. Kyung Ho Kang, circle that one. All right, then keep going up. We're split on Fakhretdinov because Dave likes Nicholas Dalby for some reason. Ugh, ridiculous. We're all on Mohamed Naimov, despite the Cody Safdie shitting on him. Despite that, we're still on Mohamed Naimov. You guys flipped me, and I think you're right. I think he probably does win. He's minus 125, so that's a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna put an asterisk by him. Nasrat Haqparast. Let's see. DraftKings has him at minus 238. We're all on him. Jared Gordon's back at plus 195, but I'm not confident with. I think I might even. I don't know. Jared Gordon might get my pick. I don't know because I don't like that. I think Jared. Yeah, Jared Gordon's been doing good except for that robbery to Patty Pimblett. All right. We're split on Johnny Walker because you like Volkan Ozdemir. No time. Yeah, I have no time for Volkan Ozdemir. I tell you that. We're all on Shera. I really picking Antonio Tricoli. I'm rooting for Antonio Tricoli, but Tapology, I'm picking Shera, Magomedov, but minus 470. Nope. We're all on D-Rod at plus 170, and that's because we went into the Instagrams and we saw Kelvin Gastelum's fat and D-Rod's the undefeated prison fighter, and he's putting it in with over Extreme Couture with the likes of who did we say? Nicholas Moda was in there, Gabriel Checo, bunch of those guys. So D-Rod, that's a plus money play. We might have to throw him in there. And finally, we're all on Pavlovich, but I'm not. Well, not finally, but we're all on Pavlovich. I'm just not confident with that because I think Volkov might be able to sneak one. And we're all on Robert Whitaker, but Dave does not like using the main event in our 3-leg plus money junkie parlay. So to respect Dave,
Dave did mention that he liked Naimov as a parlay piece.
Okay. So we'll
there's
do
his
here it is
voice.
then.
He has a voice in this, even though he's doing his Diddy activities right now.
He's just entertaining. He's got, Oilers.
No, I love it. I love it. What hockey, right?
Good for him. He's a single man, so good for him. All right, let me throw this together on what's this? DraftKings. I did well in DraftKings last week. And the DraftKings Sportsbook, anyway, I did very well.
Me too. I won a little bit.
Oh, and the DraftKings regular fantasy, yeah, I did. I won like $24, I think.
Hey, but who's your third leg?
Sportsbook, I won $800. Sportsbook. Thankfully for that the three-way we did last week, the 3-leg parlay, the plus money junkie parlay last week.
Hey, there was a lot of thought that went into that. It wasn't like, those were pretty good dogs we agreed on. Lucas Almeida being one of them. Brady Highstand. Dude, we looked all of those were easy too. They were all dominant victories. And then the knockout. Perfect.
That Jared Armfield had me. He had Brady High. I was nervous. Brady Highstand, he got rocked in one of those, like round 2, I think. He got rocked, and I was like, "Oh boy, here it comes."
Yeah.
But he managed to get back to the wrestling. That was nerve-wracking.
Because he's in good shape.
Yeah.
And that's what swayed us.
Last week was great. Look at Dave got one wrong out of the whole card. First place,
it was a robbery.
Tapology.
It was that Judice.
First place, the girl, Judice.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. We got Kyung Ho Kang is plus 130. Then we got Mohammed Naimov minus 110. The line switched a little bit. He was a favorite when he came in on Lima.
It's going the right way.
And D-Rod Daniel Rodriguez is a plus 170. I like all that. 3-leg parlay is a plus 1,085. Awesome.
Let's do it again.
1,085.
Oh man, I love that, Ranch.
Oh, just odd changes. Now it's plus 1,096. Went even up a little bit more because somebody's odds changed just as I was placing the bet. So now let me view my bet and copy and paste it into StreamYard. I'm all thrown off because of this early show. This is when I'm getting ready to do this show in an hour. That's where I'm missing some of the regulars.
I know we did. But you know what? It only speaks true to the fact that, you kind of do this for, just us, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. I really do. I was down. I was looking forward to it. I'm kind of like, yeah, let's get on. Fuck it. Let's do it right now. I'm ready to talk about this shit. But hey, the faithfuls will watch it, The faithfuls will catch the replay.
Yeah, right.
Gerald Lynches of the world. I haven't seen that guy for 2 weeks. I was thinking of I hope he's doing well over there in the Philippines, swimming.
He was in last week, wasn't he?
Oh, okay. I don't think so because I was waiting for him. Unless he said one thing or something.
I could have sworn Gerald Lynch was in it, and I know he made picks on Tapology. I saw that.
Okay. Good to know. That's what's up, though, Ranj. I'm really looking forward to this. This is very. If we get Daniel Rodriguez past Kelvin Gastelum, that's the one where I'm like, okay, it's all downhill from there. I don't know the order of the fights. I know we just went through them, but
Okay, here's
terms
the
of our
plus
bet.
money junkie parlay. I should have put a space after the 6, whatever. Kyung Ho Kang, Muhammad Naimov, D-Rod all together come to plus 1,096. And this does start for you 9 in the morning. Good for you.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah, I
me,
love it. I look
noon,
forward
and I
to
got
it.
to go to a like a Comic-Con block party in town next door tomorrow.
How
Starts at 10.
do you multitask? Are you at those things with your phone watching the fights, or do you just watch the fights later?
I usually like some of the fights I'll step to I'll watch if I'm really interested. Otherwise I just I'll
Sure.
keep like I keep track of what's going on. You know what I mean? But I won't
Yeah, yeah,
watch.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, dude. The Weston Wilson fight of the week is going to be Tricoli.
Oh, I
It's going to
hope
be
you're right.
Tricoli.
I hope you're right. I'm I already put a scratch off bet on that, but I hope you're right. That would be
Magomedov's going to
phenomenal.
start some shit. He's going to be a sore loser. He's going to try to chase him after he wakes up from being put to sleep. Watch. It's going to
You
be
might
good.
be, man. Maybe I will pick him on Tapology. I didn't do my Tapology picks yet. Antonio
I'm going to
Tricoli,
pick him.
because I want to fade Share Magomedov so bad. I just don't like the dude,
Yeah.
and how I know like Michael Bisping, he's only got one eye as well, but he lost his eye during a fight, so it's not like when he entered he had two eyes. You know what I mean? Then now he's only got one.
Magomedov or Share Magomedov, he's super one dimensional. He has kicks, and I'm just hoping Tricoli can get in on one of those kicks without getting kicked in the fucking face in the beginning of the fight, or even anywhere in the fight. Just but he has exceptional kicks. It's amazing.
I hope Tricoli.
It's amazing how good he is.
Shines. I hope he shines. I want to see if. But
he doesn't lack confidence. I like that face off. I liked that face off. He's the type of guy that can go into. He had confidence, and he's visiting. He's visiting. He's a visitor, and he looks like he didn't give a shit.
Yeah. And also tomorrow is Bellator is also tomorrow, and tonight is PFL's out right now, and bare knuckle fighting is very soon. So, yeah, we have a big day tomorrow. Good luck on everything. Yeah, we did do this early, so we're going to close early, which is really weird for me, but it's also the reason why we had low numbers, because everybody doesn't expect us on for another 45 minutes. There's going to be comments.
I've seen 8 people. I was surprised to see 8 people right now at this time. I was happy with that.
I don't know that
I was happy with
out of the blue. But anyway, good. You got some lineups, right? At least that's still considered gambling.
I have 42.
Holy
different lineups.
You got
42, and you know what?
One of those combinations got to hit.
No, bro, I don't have D-Rod in any of them. I'm gonna have to do something like I have.
You can edit lineups, dude. Just edit.
Yeah, something. I'm gonna have to do something because I want him in at least like 10 now. So right now, I think right now I'm gonna have to.
3 lineups. You got 3. You got 42. I got 3. I'm gonna make a new one. I'm gonna make a new one with Tricoli and D-Rod. And then
do you have Ikram in any of your lineups?
I do. One of them. I have 3 lineups. I have one with Ikram and one with Rob Whitaker, but only because Ikram was like my last. He was the top with the money I had left. Kind of one of those situations I spent, and whatever was left. I forgot how much he cost. 8,200 or something. Whatever he cost, that's exactly how much I had left, and I was like, "What is it?"
Ikram's at 7,800.
Then must be. I had like $7,800 left, or something like that. Or maybe I did have 8 grand or something. But anyway, he was like the top guy I had. He was my 5th pick or 6th pick or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
gonna see if I have. I think I put Kelvin in like 2. So I'm gonna switch out Kelvin for sure. Hopefully, I put Kelvin in like 4, just because, like you said, the money seemed right, and that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch out Kelvin. Mr. Chubby.
Well, now Tricoli's got to be the lowest priced guy, right? Antonio Tricoli's got to be the cheapest guy, like $6,900 or something. Got to be.
Oh, dude, if somebody has Tricoli and Daniel Rodriguez in their lineups and those hit, because Kyung Ho Kang, I think even if he wins and those other dogs win, that he's not going to score that many points.
Right.
Like he's going to win, but he's not going to have a bunch of strikes. He's not going to have like fucking 5 takedowns. It's just going to be a lot of like bumping into each other. So I feel like Daniel Rodriguez, I feel like he could, I don't know why. I even picked him in fucking underdogs as one of my picks to make. It's kind of like a parlay you do on there, except it's props. And I picked for Daniel Rodriguez to knock out. I'm sorry. The weeds hitting me. Calvin Rodriguez. But look at it. It pays you like 5 times the amount. So you only have to pick him and somebody else, and you put like $10 to win like, I don't know, $300 or something like that. So I picked that as one of the things that could happen because I feel like it could happen. I feel like Dan Rodriguez could knock him out. I do. I feel like that's one of his only paths to victory is knockout.
I do like
He's not gonna
bet
sub
with
him.
every fight that me, you, and Dave agree upon. I throw them in all in a parlay. I'm doing it right now, and I can't believe Dave picked Nicholas Dalby. But
dude, did you almost hit last week except for the Judas? That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I you know what? I round robined it. That's why I did on DraftKings. Why I hit big on DraftKings. I won like $800 on DraftKings last week.
But Nicholas Dalby, I see what Dave was saying, but he said he picked Renat for our show.
Oh, did he?
He said he picked Dalby. In Tapology, he said he picked Renat because you called him out, and I was like, "That's pretty good of you, Ranj."
That's right.
Yeah, like I don't pay attention like that to where I'm taking Dave like he's playing at life or death, and he was like fucking around, and you called him out. So yeah, he technically picked Renat. You don't have to put Dalby in that shit.
I'm not putting Magomedov in it. No, this is the one that we all agree upon. D-Rod. That'll juice it up. And Sergey Pavlovich. And finally, Robert Whitaker. So we agree upon 7 of these 11 fights. 7-pick parlay.
Amazing.
Is plus 5,136. So a $10 bet would win me $523 if all 7 come in.
I would just bet whatever it is to win $1,000. I'd be like, what, $35? All right.
$20.
Fuck it. $20, yeah.
$20 will win 1,047. Okay, $20.
There you go.
That's 7 pick parlay. I guess.
Dude, it's not the craziest thing. Those are all like, once you get past a few, you're gonna look at it and be like, you'd probably be surprised the one that lost. You'd probably like it'd probably be our biggest favorite that fucking shit in that one. Is what would happen. It doesn't even end how you think. Do it for fun. You've had a couple good weeks. That's what's up, man. Well, fuck. I have an obligation. I'm glad we did it early. I have something to do around 5:25 in 7 minutes.
Oh, good.
And I will see you in on our chat, on our group chat.
Here's our 7 pick. All of our picks. All of our consensus, our consensus picks.
I didn't write anything down today.
Well, you can build up lineups off this. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you're gonna do the round robin thing.
I am gonna do it, but I do a 5 fight, so I gotta drop 2 of them off. I'll drop off Gadziev or Gadzazulov. Drop him off because he's chalky. And probably Pavlovich because I'm nervous. I think Volkov might be able to do it. So yeah, all right, buddy. Thanks for coming on early. And oh yeah,
Absolutely,
that
man.
Just Bleed died too. I don't even know how. I heard that from MMA gambling addicts. Just Bleed. He was a capper. He was a bald guy.
Bleed MMA, right?
Yeah, Just Bleed MMA. Bleed. Then
It
he
was about
dropped the
what,
Just Bleed
a
MMA.
few
He
weeks ago?
died. No, like this past week or something. Recently, like last week or this week.
Yeah, I heard about him, and everyone was
Oh, a
saying that
month
he,
ago. No, it still could be saying it was a month ago. I have no idea how.
yeah, that's very sad. Yeah, his wife was like super nice, went on and told all of his Patreon followers what happened, and
So what do you know what happened?
that's what sucks. I don't know like what the deal was. They didn't. I don't know if they shared it. Maybe I want to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If I find out, I'll let you know. But it is very sad. Rest in peace to
All
him,
right.
and
Well, you can hit me on
condolences to
in
his
our
family.
chat group on Instagram anyway. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you, chat. Good luck to everybody tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow everything starts early because they're in Saudi Arabia. 12 o'clock Eastern time. That would be 9 o'clock on the West Coast for like Real Fight Picks and Dave. 9 o'clock in the morning for those guys, but 12 o'clock for me. She said it was all of a
Practice.
sudden. Silky, I'm sorry we came a little bit early today because Dave has a NHL watching party. He's got people coming over to watch the Oilers lose to Florida Panthers. They might win. They might win. Who knows? But anyway, thanks, guys, everybody. And yeah, till next time, good luck and peace out. Later.
See you guys later.
Awesome.